interesting out there?
That's nothing. It's only Thaddeus burying the dog.
I find it difficult to believe that Roderick is 2 years older than you are. He seems at least a dozen years your senior.
He's obviously quite ill. That and his obsessed concern for saving this old house.
There's something, I don't know, unnerving about this place.
Try and get some rest. Maybe after I inspect the house in the morning, we can leave in the afternoon.
I don't think I'll sleep a wink in this mausoleum.
Try and read. If there's nothing there that suits you, there's a whole library in the study.
I can sleep on the divan and you can take the bed.
That wouldn't be very comfortable, I'm afraid. If you'd like, you can bolt the door. Good night, love.
Someone there?
Master Usher, she's left her room. No sign of her down here, sir. We must find her. Search the hidden passageways.
I'm sorry if I startled you, Mrs. Creswell. I was just making my nightly rounds before retiring. May I help you?
I was looking for the library.
The study is this way.
I'm sorry you had trouble sleeping. Let me get a book for you.
No, thank you, Thaddeus. I prefer to choose one myself.
As you wish.
Good night, Thaddeus.
Good night, madam. Jennifer? She's alive. Jennifer?
I believe she's just fainted, sir.
I heard her scream. What happened?
There are so many things that can frighten a young woman in a house like this. An unexplained shadow, a sudden noise.
Help me get her back to her room.
I'll get the smelling salts.
What woman?
It's my sister Madeline, I'm afraid.
You said your sister was confined to her room.
Sometimes she cannot sleep and roams the house, restless and in agonizing pain.
She looked as if she was about to strangle me.
Oh, no, I'm sure you were just startled by Madeline. Often a sudden fright seems much worse than it actually is.
She looked so ghastly white standing there, with her arms outstretched towards me. Jonathan, it was horrible.
Have her drink some of this sleeping potion.
Drink it all. It'll help you sleep. Everything will be fine. It's okay. I'll stay with you tonight.
Morning. Morning, sir.
Did you sleep well?
I must admit I've had more restful nights. It's so dark out there, you'd think it was dusk.
I'm afraid that we can offer you only coffee with some toast and jelly for breakfast.
That'll be fine.
How is Mrs. Cresswell this morning?
She's still asleep. Gruel again? Is that all that Roderick and Madeline eat?
Yes, it's been the only food they can tolerate for nearly 5 years now.
I've never heard of this strange illness that affects them.
Yeah? I remember how the master's father suffered the same symptoms in the last 9 years of his life. The sharpening of all his senses. The acuteness increasing to almost unendurable limits. Even as a boy, I was instructed never to speak above a whisper.
What of Roderick's mother?
We heard she passed away when she was 46.
You heard? You mean she didn't die here?
No, sir.
Mrs. Usher was committed to a mental institution 6 months after Mr. Usher's death.
How long have you been in service here?
My family has served the Ushers for over 6 generations.
Well, then you're as much a part of the House of Usher as Roderick and Madeline.
That I am, sir.
The whole house is unstable.
Yes, it's in its death throes, I'm afraid. Huh? Shall I take Mrs. Cresswell's breakfast up to her now, sir?
I'll take it to her.
Thank you, sir.
When I come back, I would like to start my inspection of the foundation.
As you wish, sir.
Jennifer? I didn't mean to startle you. I brought breakfast.
Oh, thank you. I'm not hungry.
You look peaked. How do you feel?
Very weak.
You have a fever. It's the cold clamminess in this house. Rotten air.
Help me dress and then let's leave.
Risk you catching pneumonia out on the open road? Besides, you know that I promised Roderick I'd see if anything could be done to save the house.
I guess you're right. I must admit, I haven't an ounce of energy to stir from this bed.
You rest. We should be able to leave by tomorrow. Never seen a day so dark.
It is no darker than most days here at Raven's Head Lake.
The split goes all the way to the roof. When did you first notice this?
Over a year ago. But it was just a hairline crack then. It grows worse each day.
It's a miracle this house is still standing. I'll have to inspect the stress points of the foundation to find out where the fissure begins.
That would be in the cellar.